it's Jen B with Jen B Makeup Magic, and today I wanted to share a look with you inspired by one of my favorite movies of all times, Death Becomes Her. I think this would be a great thing for you and a friend to be for Halloween. One could go as Helen and one could go as Madeline. I think it would be awesome. If you'd like to see how I did this look, please keep watching, and please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Alright, first I'm just going to go in with my Mehron barrier spray. That'll kind of protect my skin from the latex and make it a little less rough on my skin. So I'm just going to spray that on and let that set in. Alright, so in the movie Helen's eyebrows are covered up and drawn on kind of crazy, so I'm just using the Elmers glue method, and I'm just going to be covering my eyebrows. I'm also covering them because I'm going to be doing my entire face with latex, and you want to make sure that you don't get any latex in your hairs because it will pull your hair out. So just make sure you do about 3 or 4 coats of the Elmer's glue and let each section dry before you put on the next coat. Alright, so I've given my eyebrows a chance to dry. Now I'm just going to be taking some liquid latex and a disposable sponge, and I'm just going to be stippling that all over my face. I'm going to do probably about 4 to 6 layers because I want to make her skin look like it's kind of peeling and flaking off like it does in the movie. So you're going to do this probably about 5 or 6 times. So between each section, I'm going to get my blow dryer out and I'm going to blow it dry, and then I'm going to powder between each layer because latex will stick to itself, so you need to powder between each layer. And try really hard not to get the latex in your hair, on your hairline, because it will pull it out and it does not feel good. Then you're going to set it. I'm just using my Ben Nye neutral set and a puff. Okay, I'm going back in with my second coat. Now I definitely want my skin to look wrinkly and older than it is, so if you watched my old age video where I did kind of the stretch and stipple, I'm going to kind of do that with this too. So when I get around my eyes, I'm going to kind of squint a little bit so that my crow's feet can kind of come out and stick in the latex, because her face almost looks like it's kind of melting and peeling off. Alright, so I've done about 5 coats of latex. I'm just going to take some of that translucent powder and I'm just going to set everything. Alright, now I'm just taking some NW15 Studio Finish from MAC, and I'm just going to go over my eyebrows. Alright, so next I'm just taking a Joe Blasco foundation in Special Light Olive, and I'm going to go over my entire face and neck, and I'm just using a foundation brush. That's sharp on the end, but not sharp enough to cut your skin. I'm just using the back of one of my makeup spatulas, and you're basically just going to take the latex and dig in the center and tear and rip holes in the skin to make it look like she's flaking and peeling. So you can use tweezers for this. That's why it's kind of important that you do more than 1 or 2 layers. That way when you dig in, you're not actually getting your skin. So just be careful whenever you do this part that you're not grabbing at your skin or poking at your skin. And you can kind of do whatever pattern you want. I'm actually going to go in where my real skin is, and I'm going to put like a grayish color, because technically she's supposed to be dead and her skin would not be so peach or lifelike. Okay, so now I've got the latex picked off. I'm going to go in with my Ben Nye Death Wheel and some 99% alcohol. And I'm taking this gray color, and I'm just going to put that in the spots where the skin is peeling off. Because if you remember in the movie, they were using spray paint to fix their chips and things that were coming off. So we're going to do eyebrows next. I'm just taking a black eyeliner, and her eyebrows are drawn on completely lopsided, so just draw them on crooked and you should be fine. I know one looks to me a little more squared and the other one looks more rounded, and one's higher than the other, one's lower. So don't try to be perfect with this. Alright, it looks like she has a little bit of eyeshadow on an eyeliner, so I'm just going to go in with my Naked palette in the color Naked, and I'm just going to kind of do some neutrals and some taupes in the crease just to give the eye a little bit of definition. And like I said, this isn't supposed to be a perfect makeup because her skin is peeling and flaking off, so you're not going to get a super smooth, perfect smoky eye application on this, but that's not really what we're going for. So I'm just going in with Buck now in the crease from the Naked 2. Like I said, don't try to be perfect and get a perfect smoky eye with this. This is supposed to look like her makeup is melting off and like she's a hot mess, really. Just taking the color Virgin and just patting that on my eyelid. Quite heavy on her eyeliner, upper and lower, so I'm just going to line the upper and lower pretty heavy, the black eyeliner. And if it's kind of smeary and smudgy, kind of like you've been outside in the humidity all day and your eyeliner's smearing and smudging everywhere, that's good too. And remember, this isn't supposed to be a perfect application either. So if you're kind of messy with this and go a little lower on one eyelid, that's actually better. I'm going to line my upper waterline. Alright, I went ahead and popped on some false lashes just because, why not? She was pretty glamorous, so I figured I'd go ahead and at least pop some of those on. Alright, I'm going to go in with my Coastal Scents blush palette. I'm going to go in with this bright pink color and put some pretty heavy pink circles on my cheek. We're going to do the lips next. This is Dolly Pink by NYX. This is a nice bright pink color. And I'm going to go in with Long Live Love. Or wait. Long Love Love by MAC. I'm just going to go over top of that. Alright, so the last step I'm going to do is just take a little bit of Ben Nye glycerin. And I'm just going to go over everything. Just to kind of give everything a little bit more of a sheen. And I definitely want the skin to be kind of old and flaky, but just give it a little bit of sheen. Bottoms up.